I've got a dog that sheds. I also had an office chair made from a black cloth automotive seat that showed everything. Normal lint rollers would not clean it. Neither would a vacuum. So I thought I would try this out. I will give this thing credit, it worked a lot better than lint rollers did. Here are some pros and cons of this device. Easy to use. This is pretty easy to use. You run it back and forth in quick motions to remove lint and hair. Doing this a few times removed a good portion of the hair and lint on that chair. When I first started using it, I just pulled it in a single direction, not thinking you're supposed to do it back and forth. Once I did the back and forth, it worked really well. Cleaning is super easy. Just open up the back and empty out the tray. Effective, this worked great compared to traditional lint rollers or using a vacuum. It was very effective in the open, flat areas of the chair, not so much in the seams, arms joints, or where the back and seat merge. Was it perfect? No, but it worked better than anything I've tried so far. Quality, this really seems like it will hold up pretty well. I put it through its paces pretty quick after opening, putting a lot of force behind it, doing long periods of use, and some normal drop testing. It held up pretty good. The lint compartment can open up easily when dropped or too much pressure applied, but that is not a deal breaker for me. Cleaning in tight spots, this is where this really fell short. I have some areas that are hard to get to, such as the seat back merge point and the seams. This is where this just does not work. You still need something to get into the cracks and into tight spots. Price. I purchased mine when it was on sale, so I think I got a pretty good deal. At full price, this might be a deal breaker when you can purchase sticky lint rollers for much less. It really comes down to what you are using it for, how often, and how open of areas you need to clean. This works great in open areas, and it works great on furniture, but I have my doubts on clothes, which is what a lot of people use traditional rollers on. Cleaning pads, I found this to be a little hard to do. Once you use it, most of the lint and hair is trapped in the tray, which you just dump out into a trash can. But the little pads on the actual lint remover trap some in it. This was a bit harder to clean. I could get most of it out, but it took some effort to really get the pads cleaned. Lint tray door. The lint tray door was easy to pop open, both during use and if you drop it. If I was using it on a surface facing up, I could grip it in such a way that it would not open. But as soon as I changed to a side-facing surface, I had to really pay attention to how I held it. It would pop open if I put too much pressure on it, or I would accidentally hit the release. In summary, this is a great alternative to cleaning furniture, especially on longer, more open surfaces. This is where I'd recommend getting this product. It is not perfect, but for me it worked very good on something that I struggled to get clean with traditional lint rollers or vacuums. This is not something that I would use on clothes or in tight spaces.